You're watching The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Special guest in the building.
With her forever fine ass.
Miss Trina.
Hi, guys. How are you?
You look beautiful this morning.
Thank you.
And you smell good.
Thank you.
And you
came
here looking like
furred
a
up today.
limited edition
Thank
cotton
you.
candy. Like you can
Limited
only get it
edition.
once a year somewhere.
Yeah, only once a year.
Man,
you know
beautiful.
how I do.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You all right over there?
I like seeing Trina, man. I like when Trina comes. She ain't been in a couple years.
It's been a long time, Trina.
been about 2 years.
I know.
Last time I think was around the time that F-Boy came out. That was my song too. I think I tweeted about it.
Oh, okay.
I was like, that's my joint, F-Boy.
You know a lot of F-boys?
Yes.
Yeah?
I mean, we all do.
Of course. What do you call an F-boy, though?
Well,
As Trina turns this interview around.
Yeah. I just want to know. I be want to know what y'all like. I be want to know what y'all think because my interpretation is different. So what is an F-boy to you?
I think that somebody that's dishonest. I mean, there's a lot of reasons why you could call somebody an F-boy.
You dated one before?
Of course.
Damn, Trina. Go ahead, Trina. Go
I
ahead.
know you
I
have.
love this.
Trina, I know
Yeah,
you have.
of course I have. I'm just saying. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure I'm not the only one. You know.
But that's the point is that I think Trina speaks for a lot of women. You know, that could speak up and say, hey, this happened. And
You got to
feel
just be willing to admit it, though.
Right.
You know,
Keep going,
some
Trina,
women
keep
don't
asking
like to admit that they've been like, in that situation of being dating an F-boy. You want to give everybody props. But
Why
you gotta-
women don't ever recognize the F-boy until after they done finished effing them a few times?
because you don't
though?
know.
No, you know what? It's that you just hoping that it's really not. You just thinking that okay, maybe one mistake or maybe one, but no, he's gonna he know he got like the prize. He's gonna act right.
gonna
They
straighten up.
still do F-boy. It's just you
So
don't know
what's
that.
F-boy-ish to you?
Cheating.
Well,
I mean,
that's one thing.
I mean, cheating is just to me. I don't really condone cheating because if you want to cheat, just be single.
Right.
And you could just bang all or whatever you want to do. Like you don't have to cheat. Now I can do it, but I think when you are single, you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You're not trying to bounce around from different people. But when you with somebody, you might want to look or swerve, and that's not cool.
This is dishonesty that comes with cheating.
Dishonesty, just being lame, just doing stuff, or just not trying to like be a man. Like you got a woman, make sure she knows she's the woman. Make her feel like that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't try to hide the situation because you got 50 other chicks and you want to downplay her. Like that's an F-boy.
Right.
You know, you got to make her feel like she's that, and then nothing could break that.
Were the guys mad at you though? Because I know as women we were like,
That
it's
record was
funny,
hard.
it's
I
all
like
good.
that record.
Yeah,
That
it's a
record was
dope
hard.
record, but
I think guys just feel like I be exposing them. You know, like I be exposing the stuff that the girls that be at home, they don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really know your dude is an F-boy when you at home because you're not out there trying to figure it out. But it's mad girls out here like, he's so, and she, she don't want to admit that she's in a relationship. You don't want to hear that. You don't want to know that.
now
Was that dude you swung on outside the club an F-boy?
No, it's not. It's
swung on
not.
that dude
No,
last year?
that's my family. That's like a guy. That's like
That's
what.
family? That's what you do with
Yeah, that's
family?
like one of my queens. I call him my queens. But he was acting out. He was being disrespectful. I don't play that. Like you, a guy, you my guy. Like when I say do something, when I say don't get into something with somebody else because I'm working, we out here, I'm doing a performance. I'm about to get ready to go on stage in like 15 minutes and you're about to get into a fight with somebody that's with me. And I'm telling you to chill out, relax. And you're just like belligerent, acting crazy. Like you don't really get it when I say get you out the club and now you're outside acting a fool. I got to like check you because it's like I don't play that.
So you didn't want
It's
him to
work.
fight, so you fought him.
I just wanted him to get like control yourself.
Gotcha,
Like,
gotcha.
I got it under control. This person is not going to act out of character. I don't need you acting out of character. If I'm the person that could diffuse the situation, you need to be listening to what I'm saying. Like you're all over me going crazy.
Right.
And this is my job. I'm working. Like, we're not going to do that.
Right.
So I have
and
to
plus you out
smack
here
you.
representing me
Jesus
looking crazy.
Christ.
Yeah, like, because these my people. Like, you my family. Don't act out of character because this is a privilege for you to be here.
Gotcha.
Damn.
You know
Team
what I mean?
Trina,
Like,
y'all hear
you're
that? All
privileged.
y'all over there?
Everybody knows that. They know how I roll.
Now, is this going to be on Love and Hip Hop Miami? I heard you doing Love and Hip Hop Miami.
I heard, but you
Gosh,
said you didn't want to do it.
Envy.
I heard that you doing it.
You heard?
I heard.
Well, I'll come back up here and tell you if I'm decided to do it.
Okay, so you're still in the process of figuring it out. It was supposed to be you and Trick Daddy. We was looking forward to seeing
I heard
that.
y'all already filming.
Yeah.
And you done smacked 3 people.
That's
who
what I
wasn't-
heard. I heard they
Those
already
are
filmed that
rumors.
fast.
I did not smack anybody. I'm not filming, so do not believe the hype.
Okay.
Okay. When I come back up here, I'll be the person to confirm to you whether or not I'm doing anything.
No,
Would you
Mona
do something
Scott-
like that with your life exposed? Do you care about exposing your life like that? Because we don't really see that much of Trina.
I know everybody says that. I'm like more private, kind of, because we in this generation is so disrespectful and just reckless.
Yes, they are.
I didn't come up in that type of stuff. Like you just have to know what's respect. Not everybody's just wilding out all over the place. There's no respect. It's too much. For me, my life is private, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I do normal stuff. I wake up, I cook. You know, I do stuff that every normal person would do. I mean, everything else besides that, like, that's already, you think that's already in the public, you already know. Besides that, you'll probably just get, if I was to do that, you'll see, like, the side of me that people would not think that that's me. You know?
what?
I'd
Like
love
that,
to see
like
you
being-
cooking breakfast in the morning.
Would you?
Yes.
He's a perv, though. He's thinking of you cooking breakfast naked or in booty shorts, I'm sure.
Me and my
that's
wife would
good
enjoy
to cook.
that.
That's good to cook breakfast that way.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah. If I do that, you'll see that. You'll see those kind of things. Like me just cooking, me being at home, me being submissive, me being with my friends, me just having like my girls, we like Sex in the City, we have regular conversations.
Submissive to who?
Yeah, that's what I was
Trina?
thinking. Submissive to who?
Submissive to who?
See where we are in this conversation?
Yeah,
This is how the F-boy thing starts.
Right.
Because the guys, no, because you know why? The guys they are infatuated with Trina like the baddest beat. That's what they're infatuated with.
No, I just don't see you being.
And that's
single,
why, because
Trina.
wait, listen to what I'm
Okay,
saying.
okay.
Because
We don't know if she's
no,
single or
hold
not,
up. Let
though.
me
Let's be clear.
hello. This is the Life of Trina, the new show right
Gotcha.
here at the Breakfast Club. So what I'm saying is when I say submissive, meaning like in a relationship, I am the person that you're not going to be thinking I am.
Right.
I'm not the
Really?
Trina that you heard on the record. I'm not the Trina that's on F-Boy. I am the Trina that's so great
You
that
ain't
you're
none, nigga.
so much of an F-boy you mess it up. Because you came into it trying to play this game with the
Oh, I
baddest
got you.
chick. And then when I turn around and there's cooking, there's food, there's clothes wash, there's massages, there's this life that you're not expecting, you mess it all up.
So you turn into the baddest chick when a guy messes it up.
No, I'm already the baddest chick. That's just
She's
me.
saying
That's being
in a
strong, great. When I'm
relationship.
saying in a
Yeah.
relationship, though, you really probably think I'm having like some chef standing over in the house cooking. I'm really the one that's cooking Caribbean dishes. Like I'm really the one that's taking care of you. I'm really the one making sure your clothes is out, the shower's ran, like all that kind of stuff.
So there's nothing wrong with being submissive with your man when you're in love because y'all take care
you
of
gotta,
each other.
Of course, that's how you. That's what you're supposed to do as a woman. You're supposed to be a woman, do woman things.
Trina
Right.
said Caribbean dishes. That means she know how to make a mean oxtail.
My family is from the islands, Charlamagne. You know that. So I'm always cooking Caribbean. But that's the thing. So people don't know that. So you come in the beginning with this game and you come in with your game. I'm so much of a gamester. You can't run game on me. I came up around guys. I watched them do the craziest stuff. So I know how to think like a guy. I know how to watch. So when you're trying to play those games, I'm already all over you. So that's why every time I'm in a relationship, they always lose because you already have the wrong idea from the beginning. And then I turn into Katrina, this person, and you're like all obsessed over this thing that you see.
persona that they
and
have.
then it's like, okay, I gotta just mess up or get out of this because she is too great of a person for me to even stick around because I didn't come here for that.
Right.
I'm surprised guys didn't ruin your thought of guys, though, growing up around dudes and seeing how grimy they can be. And
No, it just taught me how to be the woman that I am and how to deal with guys and not to be that person. And when you act a fool or a donkey, you stay, you go.
Right.
I don't care who it is, you gotta go.
But what kind of guys do you like then? Because
I just like cool guys. I got guys that has respect, that knows how to treat a woman, be nice, be romantic, be all into me, and just like, just have a sense of humor. Just be cool. I don't like cornballs. Don't try to impress me. You can't impress me with anything. Like anything you come in your mind, I can impress you. So don't do that.
But
like,
that has
let me
to
do
be
you the
hard.
way.
That's
It's-
hard, Trina.
that has to be
That's
hard for
Trina.
but
you're
now
not
Trina.
a regular girl. You a girl that
Acting
guys have
person.
idolized.
So how do you as a girl well, we're not dating, but I mean, if you were taking me on a date or something, what would be your like?
No, this is all wrong.
That's
Oh, this
gonna
is
be
all
bad
wrong.
one.
This is gonna
That's
be
a bad
terrible.
one.
Okay, so
Don't
if you
even,
were
he's gonna,
trying
first of all,
to- That's gonna be a bad
Trina,
one.
he's gonna make you pay for
Yeah, he's
him
definitely gonna-
if he takes you on a date.
I think it's
you right now.
disrespectful to let somebody. If you got more money than me, then you should handle the bill.
It's not about
I
who
think
got
it's
more money.
disrespectful
gonna
in
make
your
you
pockets
pay.
for me to act like I want to pay.
Oh my God! See
That's
what I'm saying?
disrespectful.
Yeah, he's disgusting.
So that's not
He's an F-boy.
So what would you do? And
What would
take
be
that
your
Trina out.
approach?
What
Like,
would
how
you
would you
impress
like?
her?
What would be your thing? Would it be dinner? Would it be movies? Would it be like? Are you a
Yeah,
cook?
I'm regular.
You a
I'm
cook?
regular,
Do you
yeah.
go to the massage parlor? Like,
I
what do you
love
do?
we'll go to massage envy.
You like to
know what
talk?
I'm
You like to
saying?
sit on
You're
the
telling
massage
Trina, you're
envy to
telling him what
Trina,
he's
bro.
gonna do. Let him
You
tell
can't take
you.
a massage
So
envy,
tell
bro.
me, what would you do?
We'll go to massage envy
You
and get a
can't take a
massage.
massage
I don't
you know
like
what I'm
massage
saying?
envy.
Why not? You don't like massage envy?
I mean, I'm just not a massage.
That's the
always
problem
wanted
with you
massage
right there,
envy.
Trina. Your standard's too high. I might be the
Massage
guy.
envy too
I
high?
know what I bring to the table, though, so that's what I'm trying to tell you. So I'm trying to figure out what you're gonna bring
So
to
you
the
want
table.
me to go broke taking you
I don't
something
want you
I
to
can't
go
in the
broke.
afford?
same
I want
room
you
and
to
massage
serenade
envy.
me.
Yes,
I want
we
to see what
can.
you're gonna offer. What are you doing?
I just offered you massage envy and you just shitted all over my gift
No,
certificate.
Okay. Do you
so
know
now,
how to massage, though? But do you know how to massage? Why
Yes, I
don't you
do.
give a
Yes, I
personal
do.
massage?
Oh, I
Not
would-
on the
else
first
do you
date, though.
do?
Not on the
That's a
first
little
date.
early.
No,
First
no,
date?
not first date.
Okay.
I'm saying if you're trying to, if your first thing was I want to date Trina,
Yeah.
what would you do?
I would go out to dinner because I think dinner is the best place to have a conversation.
Okay, and then we'll conversate. What
What
do you want to talk
restaurant?
about?
Whatever's going on in the world. I'd
What
like to get to
restaurant?
know you and get to know, who you are.
Okay.
You know?
What about me? Not Trina, because you heard me on the TV. You saw my record. You saw a video. Not that. What do you want to know about me?
Just what do you like to do in your regular everyday life? Like,
Okay.
what
What makes
are you
me happy?
into?
What makes me sad?
There
what
you
do
go.
I like?
There you go. Do you like
Do
your
I want
ass
to get
eaten?
married? Do I want
Yeah.
what? Do what?
Nothing.
That's
Listen,
not what you asked on
What
the
you
first
say?
date. Do you like your eating?
What?
That's not on the
What did you
first.
say?
No, we
Say
could-
what you said, Charlamagne.
We could have a nice ass eating conversation
but not on the first
no,
day of when we're going to eat dinner.
No, but what if it came out? What if it was around the time when Janae Eichel's song was popping? Eat the booty like groceries. That's a good
Oh, you would sneak
conversation
that in.
starter.
Okay.
Yeah, to break the ice.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
What do you-
Break the
okay.
ice.
That's an icebreaker.
Make you giggle a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And from that conversation, then what? So the date ends. We get ready to leave. We eat dinner. You had a great conversation. I did too. So now what? We're
I'm gonna
leaving.
drop you off home. I'm not even gonna try to hit because if I try to hit on the first date, you'll be like, oh, see what I'm gonna do
What's
is
trying to hit? Explain.
I'm gonna ask you to come back to the crib
No.
or can I come to your house? I'm not even
For
gonna
what
do that.
though?
Because I want to smash. But I'm not even going to do that. What I'm going to do is we're going to eat dinner, then I'm going to drop you off home, and you're going to be like, wow, he ain't even tried to
When
hit.
the F-boy came in, you saw that? Because I want to try to smash. Like, you pay attention. Okay, so after that, what? Do you text me after?
Of course, I'm
do
going
you
to text
call
you
me
after.
or do
Of
you?
course. You know
Okay.
why? Because I ain't hit yet.
Okay.
So I done paid for dinner, so I got to make sure that I invest in on that poom poom later. That was the down payment. Trina, you know
You
that's what
would not hit. That would be your
Trina,
exit of not
you
hitting.
know that's what all guys are
But keep
doing.
going. Tell
But
them
Every time a
that's
guy
F-boy, that's lame though to me. That's why I'm not on that.
But
Like,
every time a guy takes you to dinner, every time he flies you out somewhere, you know
no,
what he's trying
guys
to do.
don't fly me out. I don't need you to fly me out, baby. Let's
Okay.
be very clear about the flying me out part. Flying out that's like almost soliciting. That's like prostitution.
True indeed.
I can fly
agree.
myself to wherever I need to be, and realistically, I prefer to eat in instead of out sometimes.
So you want me to
'Cause
hire
I
a
like
chef?
to cook.
What if I don't got chef? Oh, you want me to
I
cook?
cook for you.
Okay. That's
But
dope.
not for you, because you already exposed yourself. That's your plan. So you can't even, see, we already started off wrong. So I'm just trying to explain to you guys why
But
the
Tri-
relationship never is
I'm
that.
gonna
Do
be
you
honest
take
with
into
you.
consideration though that guys might be intimidated because you said, "What would you do to impress me?" They might be thinking
Not
to
impress me.
themselves,
What would you do to make me feel like?
I'd send you
What
books.
would you do to make me
you
feel
books.
like this day that you met me and we're talking that we should go another day? I can tell in the first
Mm-hmm.
conversation whether it's a text or a phone call if I want to talk to you tomorrow.
I would
What are
definitely
some,
send
what
you
are some
books.
Serve you.
indications that make you say, "Okay, I actually like him"? Like, let's talk about the last time you felt that way. What made you feel that way?
Just in a conversation, and just the conversation just was a conversation, and it just start being. It's not about you working. It's not about what you doing, where you going. It's about just like we're just talking about fun stuff.
Regular things.
Not even I want to see you. I'm just talking fun. So now you got my
Trina.
attention.
Does Trina do fun stuff? You say you like to eat.
I
in,
do
everything.
fun
Like,
stuff.
What fun do you do?
I like to go to the beach. I like to
You live
go.
in Miami.
That's not
That
fun.
is the beach.
But that's
All right, what else?
fun. I
What
like
else?
to do a lot of stuff. I like to go to the zoo. I like to do.
The zoo.
Well, it's not the zoo. It's like the lion safari. So when you sit in the car, you drive through, you see all the animals. It's like
Okay.
one of those kind of things. I like that.
You
that's
drive
a
to
cute
Lil
thing.
I
Haiti.
like to.
Drive to
Oh
the-
my gosh! Shush up! I like to just do relaxing stuff. Like I'm just a person. Like I just love to like just chill out and relax. Like
Go to
fun.
the spa.
I love the spa. I go
Me
to the
too.
spa a lot. I mean, that's a relaxing thing. Like getting
That's
massages.
not a couple.
You gotta get
can't
massage
talk.
You
envy,
do
though.
couple. You get couple
You
massages.
can talk during
You don't
massages.
talk during the
You
massage.
fall
It's
asleep, and when
good.
you wake up, you get a scrub. You talk then. You talk about a pool. You talk while you're just sitting and
Okay.
chilling in the cabana. It's fun. Like you just getting to know this person that you're around. That's fun
What's
stuff.
Has
the
a guy
last
ever
good
sent you a
date you
book?
had though? Like, what happened on your last date that you were like?
Trina
this
mad
was
about her last date. That's why
incredible.
she in here with all of this.
Well, I am
this-
so not
this-
mad. One thing
this
about
is
Trina,
anger
I
this
am
morning.
so unangered and so unbitter and so unbroken. Like I'm not. I don't. Nothing that happens like it sticks on me.
It's a guy on
I'm
your mind
always
this
forgiving.
morning,
No,
You
baby.
sure?
I'm not.
You ain't get a
I,
bad text this
I
morning?
believe her because
Or
you
no
never.
text?
Trina
No,
don't never
I'm not
blast
bitter.
nobody.
I don't have to blast you because
She
it's
never
like
has.
because you feel that your own self. Like I'm not a person that needs to blast you. That's the whole thing about my life and why is that secret. Nobody really understands. How do you have this relationship or this and it just doesn't work out, or what's going on? Are you a bad person? Are you this, or why these guys don't stay, or why? No, I dismiss you, or you have to go because I'm not gonna be disrespected. I'm not gonna stick around and play
love
this
Tina.
game with you. I'm not gonna stick around and wait for you to get it together and run
Who
around
are
with
you
50.
talking to?
I'm
You
just saying
talking
I'm
to
not.
somebody this
I'm just
morning,
talking
Trina.
to Ange. I'm talking
Yes,
about
you
no,
are.
I'm not. Charlamagne, I'm talking
about
about like
F-boys, all right?
guys,
Okay.
just period. Like in like Trina's like little relationship.
So you still single, boo?
I'm happy. I'm very happy.
Oh boy.
Oh, so you
Well,
got a
that's
man.
how
You got
that
somebody?
Charlamagne, I'm not talking to you
And
right now.
that's
I'm very happy. One thing about me, I am not the person that wanted to ever like out of any situation be like, oh my God, I'm so hurt and broken. I don't never want to talk to a guy again.
right.
I
Why
don't
would
look
you
at
do that?
nobody the
I
same.
don't want to ever talk to that guy again.
No, we're not talking to that guy. Any
Right.
guy that's before,
But there'll be somebody else. Great.
of course.
What about a regular guy? Can you talk to a regular guy?
No, she ain't gonna date nobody
What's
gonna
the
take a
regular
massage
guy?
envy. Somebody taking massage envy.
What's a regular guy?
Somebody take you
That's
to
not in the
Chili's.
industry. That's not
When
in
the
the
last time you
industry.
ate at Chili's,
I'm
Trina?
very happy. Not in the industry, very happy. That's a regular guy.
Have you done that before? Mm-hmm. And it hasn't worked out well because it's hard for them because
it's
they don't know your
working out
schedule.
great.
Oh, okay. So
If a guy sent you an Uber to meet him at TGI Fridays.
I don't eat TGI Fridays.
See what I'm saying?
I'm not for no. I mean, I just don't eat it. I don't like the food.
Okay.
I just don't. I like seafood. I mean, I'm a seafood eater. I like Caribbean food. I don't really like a lot of fast food. I just don't eat it.
Finger licking. Send you an Uber.
I like finger licking, little
Okay.
lobster bites, stuff like that.
All right.
You just have to know her and
Yeah, you see the things
know
you
what I
miss?
like to eat.
You could go pick me up finger licking and come back. That's good. That's better than you trying to take me out to Prime 112 to try to impress me.
There you go.
And I'm not impressed. That's what I'm saying.
I like Prime.
Has a man ever sent you a book?
Me too, I love
the
Prime
food
You
is
keep
good.
ignoring
We
the
can go
book
to
question.
Don't get it twisted,
A man
but-
ever sent you a book? Did a man send you a book before?
What's the book?
Like a book, like The Secret, or 40 Law of Power.
I just know men. My best friend is a guy. He's a very great guy. And he was single for a long time. And the reason he was single is because he wanted this perfect girl. He was so obsessed over this one girl. She was a beautiful girl, but she was all messed up. And he was just like, I have to have this. I said, you cannot build a woman. You're going to be single for the rest of your life and miserable and whatever. And he's been around. I watch him go from girl to girl to girl. Like, why do you do that? And these women, why are you with him? He's not trying to commit. So why? So I ask myself these things. I ask him as a man. He tells me real things. So now that he has a wife and he's married and it's not the person that you thought it would have been that, but it's a beautiful person that has a great job, that's there for you, that's romantic. Like, y'all have a beautiful life.
Trina, you got to take your own advice.
I'm taking my own
It might
advice.
be
That's
that-
why I have to have that kind of person. I'm not gonna just play the game with how I've had my relationships. I've had great relationships. Don't get me wrong.
And she said she's very happy right now. And let's
Don't
be
get me
clear,
wrong.
Like, I think it's better for you to not be in a relationship that's miserable because sometimes people just want you to be in a relationship.
I'm not gonna be
and
in
you could do
anything
that.
for nobody, honey.
Right.
I've been in a relationship for 4 years. I almost got married. Almost thought I was having a kid. And when I left the relationship, I was supposedly looked at as the most craziest, stupid person because you left somebody. I don't care. You disrespected me. You cheated. I'm out.
Now, who was that with? That was with
That's
Wayne
not your
or
business.
Kenyon or? Which
Some
one was
people
that?
act like, as
You
a
guys
woman,
jerk.
you're wrong for leaving a man for cheating. They act like you didn't stick it through, you didn't ride or die. Some of
Oh,
the guys here would say that.
I didn't stick it through.
That people really act like, as a woman, you don't have a choice.
They
like,
did, Trina. They said specifically you didn't stick it out.
Okay,
They
so
didn't say that, Trina.
Okay, so let me because I'm about to. No, you know what? Don't get me wrong. Let's be very clear because we have this argument now today.
Right.
Should a woman stick by her man if he cheats?
Good question.
And I'm a visionary. And my thing is, I'm not the person that's gonna go back and forth with you about what you did. If you cheated, I saw that you cheated. It's not even so much what she said, it's more of what I saw that you said. My eyes, my mind, my vision could not fathom what you were doing and what you said you were doing and me knowing what you're doing because you did it to me. So I can't.
You saw a text where he was saying he loved her, you my boo.
No, it
ate
wasn't
your butt.
even. It was way more than that. So I could not,
Why you couldn't make lemonade out of lemons, Trina?
because I like.
But it is something
Tea.
that if you know that.
I'm drinking tea, Charlamagne. Just stop already. Stop. I'm just saying.
You never cheated before.
No, you know the thing about me is because realistically, my real first relationship. This is not an industry person. This is a real person, a real man that was a great man. Never done nothing wrong. Never did anything. I just very young. I never did anything. Once I started this music, it was moving fast.
Right.
I was growing out of this good man. This guy was at home 8 o'clock, like right here with me. But I just wasn't attracted to that because I'm now up. I'm at the club. I'm going to do my shows. Not because of nobody, but just because you're not a partier. You're not out with us. Like, you're just the person that I loved for you to be. But now everything is moving fast and I'm moving too fast for you. And I lost like interest, and I was like, this isn't gonna work.
And now you want him back though.
relationship.
Now you want that type of guy
No.
back.
We're
So-
just like, he's a great friend. Like, he's moved on his life. This is like over almost
Right.
15 years ago. I'm just saying, like, I learned from that kind of lesson. Like, I really, that's a great person that you really, if you're now, you would have like not even moved fast or thought that he was moving too slow. But because you outgrew it, now I look at you as like my best friend. You're a great person, but I'm just not attracted to you no more like that. I'm not gonna go cheat on you with somebody else, but I don't want to do this, like this situation. I don't want to ruin this. I don't want this, and I'm still not with nobody after that situation. It took me a while to get into a first relationship after that, but I learned from that.
What
like,
do guys say about you when they date you? If they were to say, man, Trina's great, only problem is.
I've never heard the problems.
You never see?
I'm be honest with you. I never
You
heard
never
the
heard. You
problems.
can't. You can't hear nobody slashing me because I'm not a disrespectful.
I have not.
I haven't
But
done
not
that.
asked.
but maybe they'll say maybe
definitely
they'll say
asked.
she doesn't open up. Or only problem is that I didn't even know she was mad at me.
She's so like I think the problem is like I don't really know how to not be dependent on myself. So if you do something, if I'm with the person and it's not working out, I'm not gonna sit here trying to wither and figure it out, or I'm not gonna try. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into this crash world like, oh my God, my life gonna end. I can't get over this guy. Like I don't have the time for that. I just have to figure it out, whether it's through tears, pain on the plane, cry, whatever, and keep it moving.
Right.
And that's all I know how to do. I'll just be out in the situation. Like I literally will go. I didn't talk 1 year, no call, no text, no nothing. How do you do that? Anybody around me, I don't want to hear this person's name. Don't play no music. Don't do nothing. And I'm done with that. Like it's just I don't know.
Do you
talk
feel
about
like maybe
all this
some
in your music? You talk about this in the new album, all of this, all relationship
Yes.
stuff.
Is that your ass on the damn single cover?
Why would that only be a Charlamagne question? That's what I'm saying about it. This
No,
is
a
why
lot of
this
guys
guy-
was hitting me asking like, look, I don't want to masturbate to this cover unless I know it's Trina. No, for real. A lot of guys was hitting me like, yo,
Damn, that is not
could you
my
find
ass.
out if this is Trina's ass or not before I masturbate
They're gonna
to
still
it?
masturbate to it anyway. You know these guys. They don't.
So it's not yours?
They don't care about the face.
They
They
don't
just
care
see
about
ass.
that. That's all. They care about the neck down. Trust me. We know what it is.
So you talk about all this on the new album.
Talk about a lot of new. It's more vulnerable. It's more
open.
personal.
So this is your what's the 411 my life.
It's not. It's just very much like I'm very mature. I'm grown. There's growth. It's fun. It's vulnerable. It's sexy. It's raw. Like it's just different. I work with Rico Love a lot on the album, so it's more like it's just a bigger like evolution.
More
of
musical,
me.
right?
Yeah.
Did you record it in Miami?
Yeah. I recorded in Miami.
Some people feel like they can't be at home.
Really?
Yeah, some people feel like, okay, I got to travel, get away from everybody. But you're fine with being in the midst of it
Yeah,
all.
I just kind of get into a zone and just lock out. Like I've been back and forth. If I'm out of that mood or that zone, I go off it and I come back. That's why it took a minute for me to finish the album. But I'm happy it did because before it wasn't complete. Now I feel complete. Now I feel it's really 6 albums. It's
So we have a
worthy.
date.
Do you still love the rap game? Because you're always putting out music.
I always put on music.
Yeah, do you
I love
still
what I
love
do.
it?
I love the fans. I love like performing. I love the entertainment. I don't like a lot of the new this social media, this stuff. I don't like a lot of that.
Yeah.
I don't like a lot of just the people that just don't respect.
The trolls.
Like, yeah, I don't like that. I'm not, because my mouth is so reckless. I try to like stay in control. You'll see me every day on the Breakfast Club, like going in. I have to, so
It's
I don't
gonna get
like.
worse when you do Love and Hip Hop
Oh
Miami.
my gosh.
I've been detoxing from social media, so I understand.
You do?
Yeah, I try to take.
When?
I wasn't on it all day yesterday, but you ain't even noticed.
I thought it was because
I
the
wasn't- 'cause
Cowboys.
I wasn't
I
on
did.
it.
I thought it was because the Cowboys lost.
No, I just did. Sometimes I just feel like you got to unplug sometimes. Like I read this book called From the Internet to the Internet, and it's talk about disconnecting from technology to like reconnect with yourself.
No, I noticed because once the Cowboys lost, I was like, is Charlamagne going to put up anything at all?
Nah, you just get tired of hearing like BS all day. There's always somebody that you can open your timeline that's going to tell you how terrible a person you are, why your life sucks.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
just
I
your
got time for
timeline.
that.
That's just your. I got
That's
a lot
your
of time
timeline.
to
I'm sure you get a lot of that.
I don't even pay attention to it, honestly. I just get tired of just seeing so much of
Negativity.
It's not even about me. It's just about
In general,
everybody.
yeah.
I just say, like, golly, do we have kids or husband, wives? Like, is it anything better to do? Like, people are making so much money. Would you go on a vacation? Do something that's more constructive.
Word.
That's just
I
what I'm
agree with
saying.
that.
Like, there's a lot of people that don't have this life and is able to be in all this type of luxury. And then when you're an artist and you work so hard to get here, I just don't see how you could just get. It's a distraction. You know, like if I'm promoting my record and I get up here and I'm looking at this one fighting, this one this, or shooting I just be all like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to be entertaining with it.
Now, we saw that you and French hugged and made up on stage. I didn't know
Oh,
if
that was
behind the
fake hug.
scenes y'all had spoken.
that wasn't
but
fake. We didn't speak before that. I had
French has said nothing but good
they
things.
came to Miami for the concert and
that was a Bad Boy concert, right?
Bad Boy concert. I had saw him previously, maybe like 2 days or something at the studio. Just like a passing, it was like a fast thing or whatever. I think he was recording with somebody, and he asked would I do the concert, and I was just like, oh God, okay. And then the day of,
Hold on, that's bold. Now, y'all hadn't spoken before that? He
No.
runs into you and says, will you come do the concert?
Yeah, hey, I'm doing a tour in Miami. I want you to come on stage, blah blah. And I was like,
Not know, like, I'm sorry for,
But you got to separate like the business from the
well,
personal,
you know what?
right?
Before that, he spoke to me once before that. It was a while ago. It was like maybe not. I think it was like maybe the year after this whole chaos. It was like my birthday or something, and he was just like, I'm sorry. You're just a good person. Like we just had a real conversation.
Okay,
Cut
so
it
that
off.
was
Fair
fake.
enough.
Yeah,
Cut it
was
off
fake.
because I could really like go. It just cut it off because I'm not that kind of person, and I don't know where you at, but this is It's just not that. It don't have to be I hate you, you hate me, whatever the case may be. I'm not a bitter person, whatever. You move on, you a guy. Do your thing. Like, do your thing. That's fine. But, okay, you said you're sorry, whatever. That's fine. Now it's time to do the concert. I come to the concert. I get on stage. I perform. It's Puffy. You know, I love Puff. So I just do it, and it was all love.
But French and Trina's relationship is probably different from Katrina and Karim.
And what?
Right?
How you say that?
Karim. Right?
No, he was just a cool person. It wasn't like that relationship like that. We were just a cool person. I just felt like as your friend, I just felt like you kind of like disappointed me. You kind of like was disrespectful. And that was just real. And I'm going to always say that. But I still didn't blast you. I still try to keep it like, you know, but I mean, I've been moved on from that.
Right.
And you have. So it's not a big issue.
Now, would you perform at Trump's inauguration, Trina? If they put
$4
that ticket
million.
up?
No, I mean, it's not even the money. I mean, I don't even really care about all the politics like art. I'm just not into it. Like, you know what? I'm just haven't been into the internet to even realize that Obama is really gone. Like, I'm still stuck on that. I'm not even really keeping up with the whole Trump thing, that whole politics. This is too crazy for me. I don't know. But not for the $1 million. I mean, it's not even about the money. It's just, I don't follow the story to even say, yeah, I know. I hear all the blah, blah, blah. You should do it for the money. You shouldn't. I heard it, but I'm not into it. I'm just focused on me.
Now, did you see when Trick Daddy made those comments about black women needing to tighten up? How did you feel about that? That's your lifelong homie.
Well, actually, you know what? There was a good and a bad part to it. I feel like what he said wasn't so bad. It's a lot of women that need to get themselves together. Like, you need to step yourself up, your life, not because of a man, just because yourself. Like, make sure you look good. Make sure you go to the gym, do whatever you need to do to make sure.
Not just black women.
Not black women, all women. Right. I think that what he said, his choice of words of saying black women and using a different race of women is what made it sound crazy. And then all the women went crazy on him. It's not like somebody just saying like as a person, like he always talks about women and, you know, but you just say, listen, as my women, black women, whatever, I want y'all to like tighten up, you know, step it up, like get in the kitchen, cook, work out, go hit the treadmill. Like we need y'all to like, you know, get in the game, make sure y'all stay looking beautiful. It's a lot of beautiful women, black women. Like you don't want to make nobody feel down. And I think you shouldn't use black in another race because it just we already in this big racial war. Like that just was like a little like, you know, and it was offensive to women. And I think me knowing him as a person, I just think the choice of words was like just Trick talking how Trick would talk, but not meaning it the way everybody perceived it.
Like if he was having a conversation with his boys and said that, it wouldn't have been an issue. But then you put it on social media.
Yeah, it just looks.
And people that don't know him like that might be like,
if you're around him and you know how he talks, he just talks. But I mean, like, you know, he always saying like how you know, he loves black women and natural women. And so they should look good. They should do this. I just think that you don't say it that way, voicefully, you know?
Have you ever tried dating outside your race? Or black men haven't driven you to that point yet?
No, I just never even seen no guy outside of my race that I like, oh, I'm going to want to date him. Like, you know? Just, no. Just some one person on TV I like. I was a crush, but I'm never going to want to date you in real life.
Who?
Just one fine actor. What is his name? What is his name? Like Statham? What is his name?
Jason Statham?
Yeah. That's like the only person.
Who's Jason Statham?
Is that
he plays in all the movies like Transporter and like Crash.
Right.
Yeah, right?
That's right.
He's just like the only fine guy outside of the race that
Why
I
you
think.
ain't never DM him, Trina?
I don't do the DM, baby. I'm not sliding nobody DM. Don't slide into mine because I'm never going to answer you.
Oh my God, Trina, why you keep blocking all your blessings? It might be that man. It might be that man in the DM who is the one.
If you're in my DM, chances are you're in so many other people's DMs that it's like,
some people just are willing to shoot.
I don't want to meet
shot.
you in the DM, Charlamagne. I don't want to meet you in the alleyway. You know, I don't want to meet you leaving. I don't want to meet you in those terms, baby. You know?
People got to meet you somewhere.
The DM is
where you want to
meet me walking
Trina?
down the street at Starbucks or something.
The
Like
DM
meet me
is
at
the
Walmart.
alleyway.
Meet me there. Like,
you shop at Walmart, but don't go to Massage Envy?
I love Walmart. Walmart is like one of my favorite places to go into in the middle of the night. They stay up for 24 hours. I go into there late night. I love Walmart.
Trina,
Miami,
if you was
looking for Trina, go
if she was walking around Walmart at midnight and a guy tried to holler at her,
Walmart.
you think it was so creepy.
Yeah, but I'm with other people, so guys, you know, they look, but it's not like really like, oh, I'm gonna go talk to Trina. I don't even think guys come up to try to talk to me. That's so corny.
Cause you on here putting up these high standards, you worse than Chili.
I'm not. Oh, I don't put up no high standards. My standards are very normal. I just know my worth. I'm a great woman. I'm not saying you need to make sure your waves are on swim. You need to make sure you have an 8-pack. Those are not my requirements.
Okay.
I'm not into the whole body. You don't have to look like that. Just be a nice, cool, decent person. Don't come in with the game. Know what you want. You know you want to come and you want to smash. Like what kind of what is that? I want to smash. Come on, we're not in high school. Like we're adults. Like that's not a grown person.
You never had a
decision.
guy you just want to smash?
We heard nan nigga now, so go on and tell that lie.
Now, nigga, I was 17 years old, 18 years old. I wasn't thinking about smashing nobody. I was just thinking about in Miami, Florida, the strip club, my friends, my girls, they're very raw and reckless. And this is the lifestyle. Everybody is all over the place. So, hey, this is where I'm from. This is what I'm talking about.
Do you feel like you're getting less freaky as you get older or more freaky?
Less or more freaky? I think I'm just a very sensual woman. No less freaky. I'm not limited to whatever I want to do. If you're my man, I'm like, we're going all the way. Maybe a 1 or 2 restrictions, but yeah.
What's the one?
She's
or
like, let's
two?
be clear.
There you go.
There's a couple of restrictions.
What's the
Yeah,
one or
there's
two?
1 or 2 restrictions, but yeah.
It's not
Anal?
anything goes.
Huh?
Anal action?
No, I'm not into that. I'm just not into it. It's just
Everything's
not my
anal
thing.
with Charlamagne.
I don't know.
I mean, it's
She's
just
into
not
it.
it's not my thing. I mean, some of my friends, they love
Yeah.
it. I'd be like, I envy you. Like, hey, get it on. But it's
I'm not an
my
anal person either, so I
No,
don't-
it's
I
not
don't
my
enjoy anal
thing.
play.
Like, and
It's never
and
been
some
my
girls
thing.
love. I'm like, but it's not my thing.
I don't even like a finger in my butt, to be honest. It's
Yeah,
not
me
really,
too, but
doesn't do
not
much for
anal.
me.
Girls like
It
thumbs
might
in their
ruin the
butt.
mood, like
Yeah.
if we're having
It's
sex.
a certain type of vibe though you got to be in for certain stuff. I'm just not that girl. We're just not.
You
You're
can't
not.
just go put a thumb in your butt.
No, I'm not saying you're not banging my butt anal. No,
got you,
it's
got you,
not
got
on
you.
that.
Tell them about your butt experiences, Charlamagne.
He's had some.
What are you talking about?
Now, you and Tory Lanez have good chemistry with music. Actually, we heard you working with him 1st, and now he's
My
on your
goodness.
single.
I hate you.
So how did you discover him so early on?
Tory, I was in Miami in the studio. I was working on a mixtape or something, and through this guy, a producer in the studio called over some other person to bring over beats. And when the guy came, it was him and Tory. And they both, like, Tory, like, does production, whatever. They came, they just played me a bunch of records. And then he recorded, like, maybe 2-3 records. We never put them out, though. And then after that, he said, I think I got a record for you. And I was like, oh, okay. He came back the next day, and that's when he brought the F Love record. And then I did that record. And then we had another record that I was going to put out, actually. But then now again, he's in Miami. He's like, hey, come by the studio. And he played these records. I wanted this record that he had, but it had like a sample, and it was like, oh, we may not never get it clear. So I was like, dang. So then after that, he was like, I'm going to do a fresh record. And then we just did the record that night.
Now,
It feels like
listen,
he had a little crush on you, too. Did he ever? I mean, he's,
I think all guys be having a crush on me at some point.
Yes,
Yeah, I
that is
don't
a fact.
know. I mean, I just be so cool. Like, I'm in the studio, I'm just vibing. There's no restriction. Like, you could just do your thing. I'm free. Like, I let him record. He was recording a bunch of records, and I was excited. It was just a good time because the F Love record, just whatever the case may be, it just came out at a time. It was so much drama with me, and I was just
Right.
like, oh, but it wasn't like that was intentional. It was something that he had already had, and so I ended up
okay.
getting the record, which was perfect for me. He didn't need the record. It's like, okay, give it to you, and it was like that. So now we just built like that friendship after that, and it's like I'm just always cool. Like, hey.
don't you think F Love was sending the wrong message to the universe, though, Trina?
But that's the thing. No, it wasn't
'Cause you
because
want love.
women
You-
say that, but that wasn't the message of the record.
Okay.
It
It's at
wasn't
certain
about
points
saying
in time.
F love. Like, I'm not a person. I'm not. Oh, I hate love. I love love. I always want to be in love. That was the point of the message. It's basically like you're fed up. You're tired. You don't have the time. Somebody just played you. You're going through it. You just like F love. I just need a moment to regroup and come back to myself. I don't hate love.
It's not
I'm
like I never want to
anti-love.
love
No,
anybody.
I want love again, but I'm letting you know, like, F love because I don't have time for this and this game in the play.
Got you.
That's what I mean. But it's not a diss to love whatsoever.
Would you ever date a younger man? Like significantly younger?
Sure, yes.
Good.
Because I don't really like these
Say
old
good.
guys that's already scorned and been already married, divorced, kids, and they miserable
No,
because
you
they
ain't calling
have.
nobody scorn, Trina.
I'm not scorned. Let me tell you, you know what's scorned?
Okay.
I have friends that are scorned. Scorned is like bitter women. Like, okay, I'm so mad. My ex did me so wrong. I hate all men. That's scorned. I'm
Got
not
you.
that.
You're still open.
I'm very open. I just look at you and I have to forgive you so I could be this great. That's why I'm always able to like bounce back and I'll start something fresh. And I'm going to give you that open chance of love because you deserve it. You never done nothing to me.
Absolutely.
So that's not scorn. That's why I don't want people that's already been through so much. They're like, they like this, It takes a while for me to open up, but I have to make sure that you're like solid.
So even with the younger guy's still gonna go through his whole phase and still be out here
But
wild.
when I say younger, it needs to be like not wilding. When I say wilding, meaning like you're not gonna be like, oh my God, it's my first time at the strip club. I'm gonna get a lap dance. I'm
Right.
wilding out because I ain't never been.
So within what,
That's
5
too much.
years? Within
Got you,
5 years,
got you.
10 years?
5 years, 10 years, what?
Age from you,
Oh,
younger.
Definitely not more than 10 years. Like, definitely not going into like a pedophile stage. Like,
Okay.
we're going to definitely go into like, we're going to definitely keep it up to where I need
Okay.
you to be like, girl, I need you to have been experienced some things and have, like, you just young, but you solid.
It's
Like,
gonna
you
be
need to have an
difficult
old
for a
soul.
young person though. You in
But
the
you
studio
know
with
what?
all these people. It's gonna be difficult for
There's
them.
some young
They don't know
people that
the
have more
industry.
life experience than older people.
That's
really.
true.
It depends on what you've
What
been
through,
life.
what you've
Right.
gone through. Like, I mean, if you're a young guy, you've already been to the strip club, you've already had your first erection with the lap dance, you've been through that
You
already.
got a
So you're
body or
not
two.
really, you're not really in there extra thirsty, like with
Right.
your mouth open like a little dog. You like, okay, I've seen it before. I've seen these women, I've been there, done that. Like, I'm not, I mean like in that.
Gotcha.
Now, how else has Trina diversified her portfolio over the years?
What do you mean?
Like outside of like music.
Wait, say that over. I missed
How's
He's
you
talking
make
about like your
money?
modeling
Yeah.
agency, like
Oh,
other things
okay,
that
okay. Well, okay, so now I have this record label that's called RMG, Rockstar Music Group. I have a couple artists that I'm signing, some girls. They're so dope. I'm excited about that. In the studio working with them, trying to get their little EP together. Besides that, there is some stuff I'm going to do that's for TV, which I'm not really saying a bunch of it.
For the
but
love of Trina. That's what we gonna do. we gonna
I
do
just
for
want
the
to
love
sometime
of
pop
Trina.
him
Now,
like.
you got a date for this album? Or is it really coming out this year?
Neil, yes, the album's coming out this year. There's the guy right there with the
Neil
date. The
said,
album
yes,
comes
this year.
out
It's
in
definitely
April.
coming out this
No,
year.
it definitely is coming out this year. We worked so hard. I don't think it could have came out before it wasn't complete.
Gotcha.
Now I'm like complete. I have this first record. It's Tory Lanez on the record. Then I have
Record's dope, too.
I have thank you. Then I have K Michelle on the album. I have 2 Chainz on the album. I have Wayne on the album. I have who else? I have Plies. I have Lil Boosie. I have Kelly Price. I have it's
Damn.
yeah.
How long is this album?
It just feels it feels solid. Rico Love is on the album also. Like, I wouldn't have been able to honestly complete this album without Rico. Because Rico is just one of them, like, Rico's one of them guys, like a guy that, like, when I say how I am when it comes to like just being that woman or not being broken up, know how to, like, he gave me that, like, I'm not trying to change you.
Right.
I want you to be you. I just want to show the evolvement. I want to show that this is why people love you, because you're so solid. You're
That's
just
Rico.
this person that you want to speak it, So
What was the record like with Wayne? What's that record about?
the record with Wayne, it's like a back and forth record with me and Wayne. It's one of those kind of records,
Did you get a lot off your chest? Did you say everything you wanted to say to him in that record, Trina?
I believe I did. It's not a record like it's a fun record.
Gotcha.
He got off his chest what he wanted to say.
Does he show
I
any
bet he
regret
did.
for how he did
No,
you?
it's he didn't do nothing. Let's get this very clear. Let's just that Wayne is a very great person.
Okay.
Wayne never did anything wrong to me. The thing is, when I dated Wayne, which was so many years ago, we were just real young. Wayne was real young. I was real young. And a part of it, I felt like, I don't even know what I'm doing, and I know you don't know what you're doing.
Right.
And you're such a great person. Like, we're friends. This is like us being like, this music, my album's out, your album's out, you're all over the place, you're big, I'm young, you're young, but you're younger than me, and like, it's crazy. I don't want this to be messed up. I don't want us to be messed up. You're young. Young means like insecure, means like so many people like you, so I'm just a little worried. Like, it was just one of those situations. Like, it wasn't a cheating thing. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just us being young and
Not
just
mature enough to-
not mature to like in a full relationship. Like, this is a whole, like, we need to make this work. I don't think that this is gonna last because both of us are way too young and immature.
You think you're scared to get married?
No. A little bit I was at first after I thought I was gonna get married, and then I didn't. I just kind of was thinking, I don't know if I want that, because then I have married friends that are married and unhappy.
Yes.
Then I have married friends that one is going through a divorce. It's horrible, and I'm understanding, how could you love somebody so much, but you guys are like, now I hate you to death kind of thing, I have a married friend that's, her husband cheated and they went through this whole thing, but she's working it out, and I support her because
That's what she
her
is.
reasons, and that's just what I do. And then my friend that's husband is no good and she's leaving him, I don't care. Like, I'm all with that. So
you
for
ain't
me,
got no
when I get married,
happily married friends.
I have happily married friends. I'm saying I have someone that's happily married. It's like, okay, do I envy you for this happily marriage. I envy you. I want to say, if I get married, I want this. I want us to be, I don't want to get divorced.
Right.
So, and with that, you have to understand the terms. Like, if something go wrong, are you sticking? Are you staying? Are you going to make this work? Are you here through death do us part?
Because
That's the
nobody
thing.
gets married intending to get divorced one day. You think it's going to last forever, I would hope.
But sometimes look
Right.
what happens, and
And
then
you
you
never
see
know
some
what
of the
can
biggest
happen.
marriages go crumbling down, and you're like, how did this happen? And
And then you have to think the
Communication is
business
key.
side, like protecting yourself, protecting your money, protecting everything you've worked for.
Yeah, and that's another thing. It's almost like thinking like you don't want to marry somebody. You're thinking like, okay, with the side eye, is he gonna run off with my money, or is she gonna run off with? Like, you really getting married because I love this person. We starting a family. This is a beautiful person. If you have a kid, this is the mother or the father of my kid. Like, we have to work. And sometimes I see it come crumbling down. But I have some great friends that are in great marriages, even if the marriage isn't also perfect.
Right.
And the guy
No
have done
marriage
some
is
things.
perfect.
You know, so I'm all open for, like, you know, I want to get married.
I'm
you thought
arguing
about-
over
have you
Monopoly right now. So, like, me, my wife, and my kids are not speaking
I
right now
love your
because of
wife and your
Monopoly.
kids and you as a
But we're
matter
not
of fact.
talking right now because of Monopoly. The Monopoly went too far. But
Oh, my God.
Have you thought about your dream wedding a lot?
I'm just like, I just want to be married and happy. Dream wedding, I always had this fantasy of this beautiful, beautiful wedding because I went to Lisa Ray's wedding, and it was the most beautiful wedding I've ever seen in my life. And I thought it was the biggest fairy tale.
That didn't end well.
I'm just saying, like, when I
Damn
saw
it,
that,
man.
I really was like, wow, I just want to be married. I just want to
Right.
have my husband. I want my family. Like, I thought that because it was so beautiful.
But then
Right.
maybe you might be like, I just want to get married and elope.
I just want to get
Right.
married and it's private and the tent is up and nobody's there and it's just me and the person that I love and the people that are around me because those are the really only people that
On
want
an
to see you
island.
married anyway. On an island where
See what
my
I'm saying?
family's from. On a island privately though, not no. I'm just saying private for my family. I don't care if it's 50 people. Just for the people that really want us to work, not for everybody else that, oh my God, it looks good, the dress look good, oh she did, oh her hair was done, oh not for that. Just for the people that really like, I'm so happy for you finally, like that.
Now, real quick, back to the record with Wayne. Did y'all have a conversation about y'all relationship prior? Or was that record the first time y'all ever addressed each other in that like that?
No, we didn't have a conversation. I just hit him up like, I want you to get on this record.
Gotcha.
And then that was it. He sent the record back like on my birthday. It was just crazy. And I just got it back and I was like, whoa. But the record is very explosive. And what I'm saying, it triggered him to say what he's saying. And he's very cocky already.
Gotcha.
So he can, but it's a dope record. It's a fun, good record. And
Now that y'all older, you think y'all could be back together?
no, Wayne is a great person. Like he's my friend. I don't want to go back.
Could you date a dude with 18 kids?
18 kids. Where did
He
that
got
just
no
come
18.
As
from?
many kids as Wayne. He got a lot of kids.
He's just a great person. He's a good father. So I mean, I don't know. It's not even about that. I don't know with the kids thing with guys because that's sometimes a guy with kids have that baby mama drama issue is a lot. I've been there, and I was the person that was like, oh, don't have my kids around her. But that was the ex, and I was just like, you know. So I don't know.
All right.
we appreciate you for coming
I
through and being so
appreciate
honest.
you guys.
I love
It's
Trina,
so
but it's just like one day Trina's gonna come here and
I'm gonna be one day here, happily married with my
Yes,
ring collapsing in your face, like.
That's all I want for Trina. Like, why? I swear to God, that's all I want for Trina.
My goodness.
I think you're a great woman.
Thank you.
I think you're beautiful. I
am.
think you're smart. You're
But the
fun.
fact is, you can't settle just because other people want you to.
No, because
be-
I'm the one that got to live with that and deal with that. And I was in a real situation. I was really broken and really hurt. And I still had to deal with the industry and work and deal with it every single day. And no matter how many people told me whatever, you were not there. You didn't have to deal with it. You were not there to pick me up to keep moving. So it's not fair. It's not worth it. And you're still right now, when I look at you today being a donkey and a clown, still unhappy, not settled. So I'm just looking like,
Who, the guy?
I dodged the bullet. Yeah.
Who is this nigga?
It doesn't even matter.
I need to
Charlamagne.
give him
The way
donkey
she
today.
keeps saying donkey, I feel like I know.
No, it's further.
Please, whoever the guy is,
But-
you clearly might need some attention. So go
But
ahead
like
and tweet
Trina
that
said,
Trina was talking
Trina
about
said
you on the
she is
Breakfast Club.
happy right now, and that is the
I'm
main
happy.
thing.
I'm
She's
What's the
happy.
name of the album? You
Hurt.
don't know the name of the album?
Hurt.
It's not called. My album is not sad. Did he say hurt? I had to.
Look at the reaction. Trina like, nigga,
No,
I
hold
will
up.
smack
It's
the
not
shit out
hurt.
you.
It's so serious. It's so great. It's just a great body of work. It's not no depressing
We ain't got a
shit.
name yet? Trina?
Neil said announce it. Neil just said announce it.
Oh no.
What is it?
No,
What
because
is
I
it?
have
What
to
is
come. You know, when I come back, I'm gonna hit him with the juice. Right now, I'm just being nice.
It's called the juice.
No, I am the juice, Angela. Don't get it twisted. Trust me.
All
I'm
right.
saying I'm gonna hit you with the juice.
Okay, we
You
can't
know.
wait.
Is it a provocative title?
No. See what I'm saying? We're back on the F-boy thing again. It's not provocative. It's just good. It's great. It means something. It's
right.
I
purposeful.
told you I know some F boys now.
You talking to you, Charlamagne? Goodness gracious. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's Trina. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Every weekday morning. Tune in